Hello, all you night readers. It's good to see everybody here. I hope you are all having a good evening. And welcome to the Lenormand edition of Tarot Days and Nights. Yeah. So let's see what we got going on here. First off, let's see. Our theme for the next 24 hours is strategies. Can you see that? Yeah. Strategies. Everybody needs one, right? You got to have a good strategy to get going. All right. So welcome to Lenormand. For those of you who are here for the first time, well then, Lenormand is quite different. It's quite different from the 78 card that we use in tarot. It's only 36 cards, right? So it's less than half of the cards. All right. Hey, you're welcome there, Anya. Happy birthday. Yep. Happy birthday to you. All right, so Lenormand's very different. Don't forget, it's not your typical tarot. It's not tarot at all. It is Lenormand. So you see a lot of the same cards come up more often because there's only 36 of them, as opposed to the usual, like I said, to the usual 78. So let's see what we get here for you. Lisa's looking for a general reading. These are the widest cards I own, I'll tell you that. They are very wide. So, Anchor, Woman, Broom, Clover, and Rider. Very interesting, right? It's wonderful when I say that, isn't it? Oh, very interesting, because you guys don't know and I do, and it's weird. So I really believe that you feel weighed down and overwhelmed by a woman that's in your life. I think that she is causing hurt feelings, right? And it's just something you want to sweep away. You want to sweep it away. Clover tells me, you know, it's a risk to do that, but you know that you have to. And then Rider tells me, of course, that, you know, this was not just a sudden idea. This is something you thought about for a long time. And then you know, basically sent the message to this person, to this woman. So that's what I see for you, Lise. I know these readings do go a bit fast compared to tarot. You don't read into the cards. You don't read into the pictures. So you can't, you know, I can't go on and on about, you know, oh, well, you know, about the broom and about the person and, you know, this person's doing this and, you know, oh, there's a lot of water here, so that means emotion. No. These cards mean one specific thing. If you look at the tops, if you can see them in the corners here, they correspond to playing cards, actually. And basically, if you take playing cards and just write the words across the bottom of the playing card, you would have a Lenormand deck that you could do the exact same readings with. I know. Isn't that good? So yeah, these do go much quicker because there is only really one specific answer for each reading, right? So I'm glad everybody's here. It's nice to have you all. Sabrina, how are you? Now, I know, Sabrina, that you are friends with the fabulous Facebook Farrell family. Don't deny it. Do not deny it. I know. All right. So, what do we got? You're looking just for a basic reading. That's too bad. Like I tell people, Lenormand is really good for very specific readings. As you can see tonight, we're going crazy and doing 5-card Lenormand readings. A few weeks ago, I was only doing 2 cards. 3 cards. I don't do 2-card readings ever. We were only doing 3 Lenormand cards a few weeks ago, and now we're up to my standard 5. All right, so Stars is telling me all about hope and guidance for you. And I think that guidance is going to come in the form of some type of an email or some type of news coming to you, right? Someone's going to disclose something to you that is going to be important, and it's going to give you hope, and it's going to guide you. I think this is also followed up by several like text messages, some small messages. This is a bigger message, the letter. Birds are smaller messages. They're also gossip. They can be also gossipy, birds. So, you got to take what they say with a grain of salt. And I think all of this information discloses, all of this communication discloses information about a woman that you know. And I think this woman is being, very sly, very cunning, and very deceiving, right? So there's a very deceiving woman who you are going to get communications about. And those communications are going to guide you into what you should do about her. All right, Sabrina, that's what I get. That is what I see for you. I hope that makes sense. All right, Yvonne. Oh, good. Hey, you went for your consultation today. You can tell me about that later. If you found anything out at all. Maybe you didn't find anything out. Consultations and testing and stuff don't always give you immediate results. That's for sure. All right, a health reading. Good old health reading. Yeah, there we go. That one flopped out. So it must have wanted to come out. Oh, yeah, moon. That explains it, right? Well, you got Anchor just like Lisa did, which is always interesting when family members get the same card. You also got Clover. And you've got Birds. So you got Birds, Clover, Anchor, Ship, and Moon. So again, birds are going to be small communication, small messages back and forth between you and someone else. I mean, it could be almost anybody. That could be almost anyone. But I do think that they are optimistic messages. I think they are all about, I think they'll be surprising to you. I think they're like I said, optimistic. I think they're hopeful messages. I think you feel very secure and very safe where you are because you are anchored. I think you are looking to go somewhere, right? You're looking to go on a journey, an adventure to something and do something new, do something differently, just to get away from things, just to get away from the stress and the trials and tribulations and everything else that's going on right now. I just think that that is something you would want to do. And it really looks like that with ship. However, Moon is telling me that, this is a dream of yours, right? It's a dream that you have right now and you feel pretty good about it. So, yeah, I would say that, if you could go somewhere, even if it's for a day, just out somewhere for the day. Usually ship is a much longer journey. It's a long distance to travel, but I don't think you're really going anywhere far away. I just think it would be a good idea to be able to get away for a little while. All right. So that's what I get for you, Yvonne. Your health, I didn't really get anything in there at all about health. I think you're going to be okay. Like I said, you have that safety, stability, and security of the anchor, and that is a good one. I think the messages, like I said, are all very optimistic, and that's probably messages from a doctor or someone or a nurse giving you information about your testing. So, all right. So, Christina, it's good to have you. You're thinking about stopping the fundraiser because some people just don't seem to care. Should I stop it or try to get more donations? Should you stop it or should you just keep on going and shoot for some more donations? Well, let's see what we get for you. Let us see. Well, we end on Moon again. You got Birds in the beginning. So you got Birds, Book, Garden, Scythe, and Moon. Birds, again, is telling me that there is a lot of talk and chatter about little things, just little birds chirping in your ear kind of thing, right? Chirp, 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 right in your ear. And it's very gossipy. It's not important news. It's not important messages that you're getting about it. So, there's people who are talking about this fundraiser that you're doing, and it's just, they're talking gossip about it. It's like, it's an open book. Everybody knows exactly what it's about, and there's no real hidden agenda that's there. There's no secrets in this book, right? Garden tells me you've tried everything socially that you can, that you've been trying all the social aspects of this fundraiser to get as many people to donate as you can. right? You've tried all the social ways that you know, all the social media, all of the, everything you could think of that would have groups of people to donate. You've thought about it. So now, unfortunately, it's time to cut that off. It's time to cut off the fundraiser because it's just not going to do any more. It's not going to make any more. That's kind of the end of it. And, this is what you've been afraid of. You've been afraid that things wouldn't go very well with it. And you were afraid that something was going to happen with the money. And sure enough, something has happened with some of the money that's in there. So yeah, I think it is time. Excuse me. I think it is time to, to cut that off. Cut off the fundraiser at this point, right? You may have to come up with a new plan. All right, Christina, that's what I see for you. That is what I see. So, all right. Oops, sorry. Jesse Angel. I know I'm getting pregnant this month, but will it be a boy or a girl? You know for sure? How do you know for sure? Yeah, you're welcome. Hey, Kiss JG, how are you? Taro Latura. Fairy Wren. It's nice to see you. Good morning. Having a happy Australian day. Rowena, how are you? Good to see you. Diva Bomber. Awesome. I'm finally looking at the bottom of the list, as you can see. Claire Bainbridge, nice to have you here. Rachel, cousin Rachel, it's nice to have you. Sharmilla and Vicky, Amethyst, Sailor Moon. Well, everybody on Facebook, just know today is Anya's birthday. Today is Anya's birthday. So if you see her messages in the chat, give her a birthday shout. Because she is the birthday girl. We could all sing to you together, but I don't think anybody else would be able to. I'm not sure how that would go. All right, so will it be a boy or girl? And I'm still not figured out how you know for sure that you are going to be pregnant this month. But we'll see if we get any indication of boys or girls. Ha ha ha. Gut feeling. It's a gut. First off, it was a guy feeling. That could be true, but it's a gut feeling. You have that gut feeling, huh? That's your intuition. Remember that. Remember, that is your intuition telling you that gut feeling. Hey, Banshee, how are you, Banshee? All right. So you got garden, tower, sun, birds, and mice. I see where, yes, you are going to have to meet with people. You're going to have to meet with people, and it's going to be at a large institution like a hospital or a doctor's office. That's a pretty big doctor's group, I would say. The outcome of that meeting is going to be very happy, right? It's truly going to be happy. It's going to be joyful, and it will give you a very clear idea of what is going on. Birds, again, just tells me that you are going to, after you find out this information, you are going to be sending out, small messages all over the place to people, right? And the whole idea, whether or not you are really going to be pregnant this month, has been kind of eating away at you, right? It gives you a little anxiety, a little bit of stress, and it's been eating away at you. Now, nothing here tells me boy or girl. There's only 36 cards. So let's see what we come up to first. Boy or girl? Boy or girl? You're going to have a dog. No dog. Boy or girl? Come on. There you go. It's going to be a girl. It's going to be a girl. That's my answer for you. All right. I know, very, very scientific method there. It's a very scientific method that I use. Years and years of research has been done into that method of divination. The old pull cards till you get one that answers the question trick. Yes. Years and years of trials and many years of many books have been written and articles, I'm sure. Suzanne Riley, whose birthday is it today? It is Anya's birthday. Anya, she's got a birthday today. Keep me posted, of course, Jesse Angel. I definitely want to know, because of course I don't know for sure. Right? Who does? Who the artist is for that? I don't. You know what, Fairy Wren? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't think I know who the artists are for any of these. This is such a tiny little booklet, as you can see. It does not contain very much information, but no, this does not give me any information at all about who did the art. It's just extremely tiny writing about meanings of cards. And then in the beginning, it tells you all about how Lenormand came about and that it's different than tarot and all this other stuff. But it does not give me any information about the artists on this deck. So, I'm sorry. All right. So, birthday girl, can you have a birthday reading? Sure. When I heard it was your birthday, I was going to put on my birthday suit, but then I looked at it and it was all wrinkled, hanging in my closet. Oh, I know. Bad dad jokes. Birthday reading. Look, I can even see your picture smiled because of that one. Oh, Anya. I don't even want to talk about this. This has topics in it that are rated R. Just telling you now. This may be an R-rated reading. I don't usually do R ratings. It's not for the faint of heart. So Anya, love is in the air for you. Love is in the air for you for your birthday. You need to go out and find love for your birthday. Even though it's nighttime where you are, probably late at night, I think. You need to go out tomorrow night then and find some love, some romance, just a short emotional connection, right? Something that that is not going to be for a long time, something that's going to be cut off kind of quickly, right? Something that you will end fast. You go somewhere nice, have a social gathering, right? Like a dinner would be a good social gathering. You have a nice dinner, be social, enjoy yourself, have a few drinks maybe not. If you don't drink, that's okay. And then you go back and you have very sensual sex. Yes, I know, Lily is all about sensuality and sex. And that's not usually something I discuss. But this is your birthday. And then after you're done, make sure that you... oh gosh, this sounds terrible. Make sure you send him on his way and end your birthday in style. Oh my. Yep. You wanted a birthday reading. You got it. Oh, Anya. Oh, Anya. It's things we don't even talk about. It's things I never talk about. You know this. You've been to my show enough. Yeah. Oh my God. My ears are burning. They're so red. I'm having a hot flash and the air conditioner won't come on fast enough for me. Oof. I'm sweating. Ay, thanks. Thanks for making me do a reading like that for you. Honestly, that's exactly what the card said to do. It was very, very clear. I didn't just make it up, I swear. You saw the cards. If you want, I can show you the book and we can read them again. We can read right through it, but I didn't make this stuff up. It was real. TJ, can you get a reading? Yeah, absolutely. There is a man that has come in your life that is taking away from a commitment that you've made. There's a man coming into your life that's taken away from a commitment you've made, and this has made you very upset. It makes you very scared. It gives you nightmares. It makes you very sad. The problem is you have not been able to see through the darkness and through the clouds the full amount of deception that has been going on. So overall, there has been a lot of deception that you have not been able to see. You've been very afraid of this happening, though, and your commitment has been ruined by some man. All right? That's That's what I get for you, TJ. I know, like I said, Lenormand readings go quickly. They are fast. If they're going to tell you right to the point what's going on, then I truly believe, then there's no need for it to be slow. It's quick. It's a quick reading. It's a quick read. Don't forget, if you guys are on YouTube, to make sure you have subscribed to my friend, the Modern Priscilla Tarot. She will be having a new video in her Relationship Warriors series coming out soon. I don't know exactly when, because I know she wasn't exactly sure when, but I do know that she's working on one. The second one, the first one's already out there on her page, which is very, very good. And I'll tell you, the production quality was very high. So that's cool. She works very hard on these. And yeah, so if you're on Facebook, or if you're on YouTube and you get a chance, take a gander at her Relationship Warriors stuff and make sure you follow her, right? Make sure you're subscribing, because she is going to have another Relationship Warrior video coming out soon. All right. Stars Book, Broom, Birds, and Fox. A guidance reading. You would like some guidance. I believe that the stars are exactly that. Stars is all about guidance in Lenormand. It's all about guidance. It's all about navigating through your life. And I think right now you are an open book. I think everybody knows what is going on in your life. I think there's been some problems recently that have caused some hurt feelings, caused some pain, right? Not physical pain, but emotional pain. And sometimes that's way worse than physical pain. All right. Physical pain goes away. Sometimes emotional pain doesn't. Stuff that you would like to sweep away, stuff you'd like to get rid of. So you have birds. And again, I've said birds many times tonight because they've shown up a lot. And it's all about little small messages that you're giving back and forth to someone or several people. Right. And it's not important stuff. It's probably, just talking to friends, basically. I think you are doing a lot of that right now, and I think that's good for you. I just think that this hurt is really something that you have to get rid of. And I think that's why you're talking to your friends so much. I think that's why you're having all these little conversations all over, is to get rid of this hurt, because this hurt has come from someone who has deceived you very, very badly. They have not been good to you. They thought they were clever, right? They thought they could outsmart you, but you caught them. I mean, you caught them being deceiving. You caught them lying to you, basically. They were lying to you and you figured it out. So they didn't really outsmart you, but they thought they were going to. All right, Taylor, that's what I see for you. I love the beautiful picture that you have there. I don't know if that's your mother or your grandmother that you are with, but it is a very nice picture of you both, by the way, Taylor. You got me tonight, Vic? Yes, you're stuck with me tonight. Amethyst. Amethyst, amethyst, my friend. What does the spirit want you to know? The spirit wants you to know that you should be going to classes. You should be going to classes at school and not just being there for the social aspect. Take it from somebody whose father is a retired school teacher. I heard that more times than you can imagine. School is not for social time. It's not social time. It's time to learn. Okay, Dad. Now, my dad was not a tyrant. He was not bad. He was he's a very good and caring father. So I say stuff like that, and I am really joking because it's not even close to true. But so I think let me get this over a little bit so you can see it. You got key, heart, mountain, mice, and coffin. I think you've opened up the door to your heart. And I think you've shown your love to someone. And that all kind of got stalled out. It kind of all came to a halt because you came up against this barrier, this whole, what's a good word for it? Obstacle, right? This obstacle really, you got slowed down because of it. So you've opened up your heart to someone, and then things slowed down a lot. And that's really been bothering you, right? It's been bothering you. It's been stressful. It's been giving you anxiety. You feel like things are being taken away from you. You feel like it's eating away at you, right? Eating away at you for sure. And now it's time to end that, right? It's going to be the ending of that, I believe. And, and then you move on. You'll be sad about it. And then I think you'll move on. And I think that would be what the spirits would want you to know. I think that's what they would want me to tell you. All right, Amethyst? I hope that makes sense. Sharmilla, what's going on, Sharmilla? Oh, yeah. So for those of you who have been asking, and I see where Ross asked, and Sailor and Fairy Wren has already answered. But yes, this is the Revival Art Lenormand deck. This was gifted to me by one of my moderators, Kitty Cat. And unfortunately, I have not seen her in quite a while, so I have not been able to thank her for it. She also gifted me a while back the Lightseers deck that we use for tarot, and that one I got to thank her for. But I have not seen her in quite a while. And I hope she's doing well, because I don't really have any way of getting in touch with her. So, all right, we've got, what do we got? The question, does Amag want a loyal commitment or just passion? Ooh, well, if Lily shows up, we know what the answer to that is. Don't we, Anya? I can't believe what the cards told you to do, Anya. I cannot believe. What was told. All right, so fish, broom, garden, house, and fox. A loyal commitment or just passion? Well, fish tells me all about money and success. I know, go figure, right? I think that Amag is maybe self-employed. He either works for himself or he's a private contractor, something where he makes his own money. He is his own business. He's self-employed. He's an entrepreneur of his own, and he is very successful at that. I think the two of you have had some problems lately, though. I think those problems again have been in the having arguments and fighting back and forth with each other, arguing and fighting and arguing and fighting, and it's been, that's kind of hurtful. That's been hurtful. So I think there has been this social aspect to the relationship that you're not really comfortable with, but I think he is, right? You just want to be able to stay home, stay, places where you're familiar and you're safe and you're settled. I think that's going on. I do think that he runs his business out of his home as well. But I do believe that he is looking to get out of his business. See, this isn't really telling me a whole lot about passion and commitment, because I did not get any passion nor commitment cards in this group. I didn't get lilies, I didn't get ring, I didn't get man or woman or any of those things. It just tells me now with Fox that he is probably trying to get out of working on his own and just to get a regular old 9-to-5 job. Anya, I made your day. Well, if you follow my directions. So that's what I see for you, Sharmila. All right. Is he committing or passion? I'll do the same thing as I did for boy or girl and see what we come up with first. Oh, that's him. He is looking for just passion. He is just looking for passion. He only wants sex. Yep. That's all he wants. Anya is busy scrolling through Tinder right now. She is looking for her roll in the hay. Way to go, Anya. Do you get more cards with a donation? No. No. 5 is pretty much the max. I don't really... Up to 2 weeks ago, I only did 3 cards for Lenormand readings. They were 3-card readings, and last week I took it up to 4. And now I'm shooting for 5. John, you just swipe yes to everyone. One of them will be there in less than an hour, I guarantee it. All right, what do we have for you, Diva Bomber? We have a chance to talk face-to-face with John, the Aries, in September. I think so. I definitely think so. I see that big heart right there, right? You see the big heart. It's very easy to see. And I would be willing to say that, yeah. So the heart is exactly what it looks like. It's exactly what it means. It's all about love and romance and a very close friendship, right? All kinds of emotions, very good emotions going on. Fish is telling me that it's going to be successful. This romance is going to be successful. Book tells me that right now there's nothing hidden between the two of you, and that makes it easier for the two of you to talk to each other face to face. I do not believe that either one of you want to cut this relationship off, and I just think that the whole idea of not talking to each other is actually a burden to you both. So I believe you'll have a chance to talk face to face? I do. I really do believe it. And I do believe it the most because heart started off this whole thing. And that's really the topic of the reading, right? That first card in Lenormand is really a lot of times the topic of the reading. Like in a sentence, right? That's what it's about. It's all about that first card. And then the other stuff is in support of that. So, Rowena Putt, how are you? Can you have a reading on the man you like? You are a bit confused. What are you confused about? Don't forget, folks, I take questions at random, number one. And the way to guarantee a reading or move yourself up to the top of the list is to donate. Donation information is at the bottom of the screen scrolling. It is also down in the in the show description. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, show description. And also, if your phone scans barcodes, you can see there's the PayPal and the Square barcodes up there. Right? So you can do any of those things to move yourself up. It does not get you extra cards, though. I'm sorry to say. I forget who it was that just asked me that. But yeah, it doesn't give you extra cards, but it does give you a guaranteed reading. Because usually there's too many people here for me to read everyone, and that's how it is tonight again. So, the man you like is really not what you want to. It's not what you think. Things are not how you think. I think your heart is being hurt by this man. I think your heart is hurting because of him. I think, I think this, if you were to get with him, it would be a very short fling. It would be, it would be like a very short relationship. It wouldn't be very long. I do see that, there's really no room for growth in the relationship. He would be just kind of in your life and then out of your life in a hurry. Thank you, Tarot TV. I saw that. Thank you. He'd be in your life and out of your life in a hurry. And I think you just are having a hard time seeing that because of the obstacles that are in your way. There's a lot of obstacles that you can't see. So I think the confusion can be cleared up by just letting you know that, this is going to be a very short relationship. It's going to, you're going to feel like your part, it's going to be wonderful. But for his part, he's sweeping it right under the rug. He just is going to sweep it away in a hurry. So, all right. Tarot TV with T. Also, the initials TW, right? Yeah. So thank you very much for your generosity. I do appreciate that. I appreciate your generous donation. So I will be doing your reading right now. And your question I saw was, what's coming up in love between Eric and I for September? So do you have a show on YouTube or Facebook or somewhere that you do tarot readings or talk about tarot or something? Because that sounds like a very good name for a show. Awesome. That is good to know. I will have to look that up. Oh. He asked you why you wanted to be his wife. Very interesting. That is interesting. Well, let's see what we can come up with here. I was just trying to read some of the other stuff really fast. All right. Huh. Oh. All right. So if I tell you stuff here and I ask you questions, it's not personal. I don't care to know personally. I just need to know maybe for the reading, maybe not. But yeah, this card scares the daylights out of me. Sorry. All right, so here's what I get for you. I think what's coming up in love between the two of you is, I think you're going to create something together, right? I think you're going to create something together. And this is going to secure the relationship even more. It is going to lock the door so that no one else has an opportunity to come in between the two of you. I think this relationship will grow. I think it has very strong roots to it. Yeah, and I think there's a lot of sex. I hope you heard that. Yeah. I just think it's a very sensual relationship. That's what I see. Yeah, that is what I am seeing. Definitely. So I think this will lead back to this, creating something that comes from this. Yeah. So Tarot TV with T. I think you are. Yeah, I think you get what I mean. Yes, we just sit around being sensitive all day, and it's a lot of frisky. Yes. Well, there you have it. Frisky may turn into baby. Yeah. That's what I see for September. So Tarot TV with T does sound like a very lovely channel, and I subscribe to you. Just so you know. And I appreciate your donation. Thank you so much. I hope you appreciated my reading because you've been seeing pregnant people all day. There you go. Yeah, seriously, that's what I see. I mean, you get lilies on one side and you get stork on the other, and it's kind of, that's kind of how the reading is gone. Basically it's for the reading's sake, right? Remember, all my readings are for entertainment purposes only. So, I'm not promising and I'm not guaranteeing, and I don't know for sure. Rowena Putt, is he playing games? He's going to be playing games. If you get in a relationship with him, it's not going to be for long enough for you to know about the games even. He's going to be in and out of your life so fast that there won't be time to play games. So, Lorraine Farrell, I can fit you in tonight, please. What do you want to know? Is there something special you wanted to know? Lorraine, you got stork, man, dog, cross, and garden. He asked me, did I want to be his wife? That's my boo-boo. There you go. So there you go. He wants you to marry him and now have babies. All right. So, Lorraine, I think things are getting better for you. I think things are getting better. I think things are getting better with your relationship. I think your man is becoming more loyal to you. I think his loyalty is growing, and I think he's very protective of you. He's become very warm and loving to you. I think there is, I think before that, I think you really felt like there was some pain going on. There was some issues with things being a real burden in your life. And I don't think that was really what you wanted from him, but that was kind of the vibe you were getting. But now I believe things are more social. I think it feels like like a fresh relationship, like it's new. And that's really what I see for you, Lorraine. I know, kind of quick, right? Lenormand usually goes pretty quick. What time are we at? Oh, 6:59. So I've got time for one more reading unless I get more donations. And I am just going to check. That's for sure. All right. So I don't see any more donations. right now. But that doesn't mean by the time I do the next one. Oh, there we go. See that? Money did just come in. And that is from my friend. Where is she? Serena. Serena Lim. There you are. Serena, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. Again, I appreciate your generosity. So this will be my last reading unless I have more donations. What was your question, Serena? I did not see your question, unfortunately. No, I don't see your question. All right, Serena, while you're typing your question, I am going to do one more because these do go by pretty quick. I'm going to do one here. I got Austin up, and I will wait for your question to come through. Okay? Thank you. This way I can squeeze one more in. Austin, will my grandmother reveal the family secret? Uh-oh. Oh, my. Oh, my. I don't even want to tell you. I don't even want to tell you what I see in this reading. It's just that bad. Do you know what the family secret is, Austin? And you just want her to share it with everyone else? Or is this something that you don't know the family secret either, and you want me to spill it? Because I really think it's something interesting. And if I'm right, it's going to be shocking. But I need to know if you already know what it is or don't know what it is. Please let me know. All right. And then Serena, I see you put your question up. So awesome. I will get to that right after. All right. So here's what I get for you, Austin. I didn't get an answer, so I'm going to tell it to you. I think your grandmother's secret, I think the family secret that your grandmother has been holding all these years is that she had a companion that made her feel very safe, who made her feel very settled and was very familiar to her. Someone that she knew, and I think someone you all knew. I believe, gosh, I can't believe I'm going to tell you this, but I am. I believe they had a very short-term relationship that they stopped, right? They cut off. They ended this short-term relationship. The short-term relationship was all based about sex. And someone in the family is the illegitimate child. Just telling it to you. Just giving it to you that way, Austin. There it is. I said it once. I'm not going to say it again. I'm not going to repeat that again. Remember, all my readings are for entertainment purposes only. You're getting readings from a crazy guy reading cards on the internet. That's it. So you take that for what it's worth. That's all I can tell you. I couldn't believe it myself when I saw the cards come up. But Lenormand is very to the point. I would have really liked to have known, Austin, if you knew ahead of time what the secret was, though. Very rocky. Yeah, I would say so, Austin. Very scandalous. There's going to be a big scandal when that comes out. I think she should just hold on to it and take it to the grave. All right? All right. Serena Lim, thank you again for your donation. I appreciate your generosity as well. I saw your question is right there. You're worried with how your online page is doing now. How will sales go for me this month? What are you doing online? What are you selling or doing online? Or, what are you selling? Or, is it something like this where you're doing a show and you get donations and stuff like that? What do you do online, Serena? Please. That would be helpful. I think it's, first off, of course, I get garden, book, man, birds, and ship. Garden is all about social, being social, social gatherings, and social media. So I think your online page is still doing okay. I think it's doing all right. I don't see any problems. I think it is, I don't think it's closed. I think it is, I think people are learning things from it. I think people learn stuff from your page, or from your online page. I think there is a man that you talk to, though, about this. There's someone in your life, a man, for sure, that you talk to about this, who I think he gives you advice on it. I think he really gives you a lot of advice. You ask him questions and he gives you advice back and forth, right? Because I get the man that's in your life, and I get that, like I said, that chatter, that constant back and forth. I think your sales, and it's funny because you've got ship and the ship has sales, right? So I believe your sales are moving in a good direction. They're moving towards the future, and I think your sales are doing that too. That's what I see for you, Serena. That's pretty much the exact answer that you needed. Okay, wait a second. Austin, I got to go back to you for a minute. Just for a minute. That was my last reading, by the way, unless I have any other donations, which I am looking. I'm looking. No, I don't see any other donations. So yeah, that was the end of the free show. Unless somebody wants to donate, that was the end of the show. But Austin, just be here for 1 minute. Where did I just see it? I just read it. You said thank you, and you're very welcome. And then you just floored me when you said it clarified what you found out. Is this the absolute honest truth? Someone in the family is an illegitimate child, and that's the big secret? Because if that's true, if it's honestly true, wow. No, there you have it. The cards don't lie. I appreciate your honest answers, and I'm glad I could read for you. That was very interesting. I know I get a little embarrassed when there's talk about sex, but you found out your mother is the one. Wow. That is very interesting. Well, Austin, I hope... Yeah, quite shocking to me too. I have to say, I am more than shocked. All right, well, that is the end of... That's quite an ending for Tarot Days and Nights. I'll tell you that, for the Lenormand edition. I hope you all had a good evening. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow we go back to regular tarot on our show. And again, it's 11:30 a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Tarot Days and Nights. And I hope you guys all have a good night. And I will see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.